Hello, hi everybody. Just begin to indicate where you're watching me from. You can be watching me from Kalushi, Mpika, Luansha, Ndola, Lusaka, Livingston, any place in Zambia where you're watching me from. You know you're a grade 10, a grade 11, a grade 12, or you know you're somebody who is writing GCE and you want to be helped, you want to improve in your grades. You want to improve in your grades so to get better. This is FM Tuition Academy. Comment your phone number. You want to do online tuitions with us. We'll be able to help you to become effective in the way you're going to be able to approach your exam and the way you answer mathematics, physics, chemistry, English, biology, or RE. So today we're discussing the 2019 past paper. We're continuing with the 2019 past paper. So I'm teaching you strategies on how you can answer these questions, which will make you very effective in the way you're going to approach the exam. So comment your phone number, wherever you're watching me from, you want to do online tuitions with us, just comment your phone number as you are listening to this lesson. So this was a 2019 past paper. The first question came from the topic called indices. As you can see, this is indices. So the first question says, evaluate 3 to the power 0 times 3 to the power 3 plus 3 to the power 0. To the power 1 rather. So any number to the power 0 when you're solving this, so drop this question here, plus 3 to the power 1. Any number to the power 0, it doesn't matter whatever the number is. It could be a fraction, or it could be a whole number, an even number, or any number. Just know that any number to the power 0 to give you 1. So 3 to the power 0 is going to be what? 1 here. So 3 to the power 0 is 1 times, okay, 3 to the power 3. That's up to you. 3 to the power 3 is 27. Because 3 to the power 3, it means 3 multiplied 3 times. 3 times 3 times 3. So 3 times 3 times 3, it will give you 27. 3 times 3, 9. Times 3, 27. Okay? So 3 to the power 3 is actually 27. 3 to the power 3 is actually 27. So indicate where you're watching me from. And not only that, comment your phone number so that we get a hold of you and help you to improve in these questions. Okay, you're grade 10, a grade 11, a grade 12. Just comment your phone number if you've got a cousin who is writing or is in grade 10, a grade 11, a grade 12. This is GCE. Okay, this is GCE. Apart from it being GCE, we're also looking at grade 12 questions. So you need to comment so to assist you. So 3 to the power 3 is 27, as you can see, plus 3 to the power 1, it is 3. Okay? Multiplication is commutative. So it means you start with multiplication here. 1 times 3, it is 1 times 27, it is 27 plus 3, which will give me 27, 28, 29, 30. So it will be 30. The answer there is 30. Have you seen the way we have solved this one? It is 30. So you choose how to solve it. If you want, you can solve it like this, which is correct. Or if you don't want to solve it like this, you can also solve it in this manner. Okay? It's up to you. You remember what you learned in grade 8? We said when you're multiplying indices that are having the same base, you add the powers. That's what we learned. Okay? This is plus 3. So it means you maintain the base 3, you add the powers. So it will be 0 plus 3. Okay? And then you put this in brackets, plus 3 to the power 1, it is 3. Any number to the power 1, it is self. So 3 will come here. 0 plus 3, it is 3. Plus 3. 3 to the power 3 is 27. 27 plus 3. 27 plus 3 is going to be equal to 30. So you can use either this method to solve this question, or you can use this other method. It's up to you. You choose whichever method you use. This is what you learned in grade 8. That when you're multiplying powers that have the same number down here, you just simply add the powers and then to come to this. So 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 to the power 3, it is 3 multiplied 3 times, which will give me 27, is equal to 30. So this solving and this solving, they are solved the same. Okay? Okay, now let's look at this. This is a sector. This is the second question. Okay? This question, this answering is for this one. Don't get confused. So you can use either of them. So we're looking at the sector. Given that the area of the sector is 9.24, find the value of theta. How do you find the value of theta? So the first thing you do, you write first the area of the circle. Area of the sector rather. It is theta divided by 360 times pi radius squared. Now, on the area, they're saying the area is 9.24. So on area here, I put 9.24 is equal to, I'm looking for theta. So theta, I do not know. Over 360 times, what is my pi? My pi is 22 over 7 times. What is my radius? My radius is 4.2 squared. 4.2 squared. That is my radius. Okay? So here I'm making what the subject of the formula? I'm making theta the subject of the formula. Okay? So I do this. 9.24 is equal to theta over 360. 360 times 22 over 7 times 4.2 times 4.2. 4.2 squared means 4.2 times 4.2. Okay? So 4.2 times 4.2. So you're multiplying 4.2 times 4.2. How do you do it? Okay. So we find a number that can go into, we're trying to find theta here. That's what you're finding. Using this formula, we just substitute the area, you put the area there. The pi is there, 22 over 7. The radius is here, 4.2. So you start. What number can divide this? 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 180 into 360 is 180. Okay? Is 180. So we have got 9.24 is equal to 11 is equal to theta times 11 times 4.2 times 4.2, okay, divided by 180. Okay, so we are continuing with this solving. So this is it. So how do you solve that now? How do you solve that? So bring it here. This question will bring it here. It's 9.4, 9.24 is equal to 11 theta. Theta times 11 times 4.2 times 4.2 over 180. Okay? So how do you solve this? How do you solve this? So the first thing you do, we are making theta the subject of the formula. Okay? So any number on its own is over 1. Then I'll cross multiply. So this will come this side. So it will be theta is equal to 11 times 4.2 times 4.2. This times this theta this side. 1 times this, it will give me this. Is equal to 9.24 times 180. 9.24 times 180. So when it comes here, when it comes to this stage, we are trying to remain with theta. So divide by these numbers. 11 times 4.2 times 4.2. Even this side again, you divide 11 times 4.2 times 4.2. So this cancels, all these cancel because they are appearing on top. So theta is going to be equal to 9.24 times 180 over 11 times 4.2 times 4.2 in brackets degrees. If you want, you can leave it here. That would be the answer. Depending on how fast you are. You can remove the decimal if you want by multiplying by 100 by 100. You can continue cancelling it. But if you want, you can leave it here. It's still correct. Okay? So what did we do? When we reached here, we came here, we cross multiplied. And then we came to that stage. Okay? We came to that stage. That's how we reached on that stage. So we are done. on question 2. This is how we solve question 2. Any number on this one is over 1. 1 times this one, it will be the same one. This times this is this side. You cancel these numbers this side, so that you remain with theta. Then you come here in brackets degrees. Okay, so we go to the last question on this. The last question, I'm going to solve the last question on this. Is coming from integration. Okay, so this is the last question. The last question, guys. The last question, guys. We're solving the last question. So comment your phone number if you want us to help you. So the last question is how? That is question 3. What is the last question? Find the integral. Find the integral. Okay. Find the integral 3 over 2 x power 3 minus 5x is the last question, plus 1 over x squared. Okay, so how do you solve that? How do you solve that? Always remember that the x should never be down. So before you solve this integral, you are supposed to rearrange it. So it will be 3 over 2 x to the power 3 minus 5x plus this x goes in front of 1. So once it goes on top, once it comes here, it will carry a negative power. Okay, it will be negative power 2. When you reach here, that's when you can put your integral sign like this and then put these in brackets. That's when you can now integrate. Okay, but how do you integrate this? You always add 1 to the power. So 3 over 2, this power you add 1. So x, what is the power? 3. You add 1. Okay? When you're integrating, you always add 1 to the power. So what you do on top, you do down. So if I put 3 plus 1 on top, meaning even here down next to 2, I'll put 3 plus 1. But because of this 2, this one I'll put it in brackets. Okay? Minus x is to the power 1 here. There's an invisible 1. What do I do? When you're integrating, you always add 1 to the power. So I'll add 1 to the power. It will become like that. What I do on top, I also do down. Okay? Plus, that is 1x negative 2. What I do on top, if I put plus 1 there, meaning also down, I'll put whatever is on top, I put it down. 2 plus 1. And I'll put plus c. Whenever integrating, you put plus c. Okay? So this will be 3 over, this is 3 times 1, it is 4. 4 times this 2, okay, it's 8. 8x to the power 4 minus 5 over 1 plus 1, 2. X to the power 2 plus 1x, negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1 over negative 1 down plus c. Okay, so it will be 3 over 8 x to the power 4 minus 5 over 2 x squared, positive times negative. You see there's positive here, there's negative, so I'll put negative here. 1x negative 1. Okay, and then over, since I've already, any number, if something is over 1, it's as good as I don't put 1 down. So plus c. It will be like this. I'm not going to put over 1. Okay? Because this positive and this negative have formed a negative 1 here. So that's how you integrate this. As simple as that. Then you get your 2-3 marks. So we've come to the end of this lesson. So comment your phone number. We'll be able to contact you. This is Teacher Frank the Genius. Thank you very much. We've come to the end.